Hi guys, in my B1 class, welcome back to part 2 of today's lesson. Now, I would like you to open your books to page 75, in which you are going to be doing speaking. But it's speaking with a twist, okay? So speaking with a twist, so open your books to page 75. Okay, so I want you to look first at power up. So power up. This particular activity is going to require you to do a little bit of writing. Okay, so it's going to require you to do a little bit of writing. I want you to think about, why do people worry? If you worry about something, you're scared or something is on your mind, you worry. Why do people worry about each of these things? I want you to think about and write down what you think about in regards, could it be money, could it be health, living conditions, and our planet. Why would people worry about these things? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to refer to, okay? So you have 7 things to write about why someone would worry about these things. So maybe 1 to 2 sentences for each. Why would a person worry about a carbon footprint? Okay. Why would someone worry about climate change? So climate change, changing the weather, carbon footprint, how we treat the environment. Energy, why would we worry about energy? So we can have our own energy or electricity or other types of energy. What about loss of animal species? So animals that become extinct, nothing more. Pollution, why would people be worried about pollution, rubbish and transport? Okay, so I'm going to give you 4 to 5 minutes. I would like you to pause the video and then come back and we'll move on to the next activity. Okay, so 4 to 5 minutes, write your answers and then pause the video and come back, okay? Hi guys, so welcome back again after your first activity. So I want you to look at the exam tip. So look at the exam tip today. So today we're going to be looking at what is called the collaborative task in your speaking exam. So the collaborative task is when you will have photos in which you and your partner will have to work together. Now, if you remember in your actual speaking exam, you have to work together and then give your points of view. But always make sure that you give turn to speak. You need to answer the questions, but don't speak the whole time. If your partner's quiet, you ask them to say more. Encourage them to say more. Say like, here an example. Say, what do you think? And you? Do you agree? You know, there's different ways to encourage your partner to speak. Okay? So, remember to look at the speaking file at the back of your book on part 3 collaborative task to get more information. But remember, you need to work together in order to get the best results. Okay, just wanted to bring that to your attention. Now, I want you to look at activity 4 for a moment. Okay, I want you to look at activity 4 for a moment, please. And it's going to involve a little bit of listening. I want you to read the useful language. I want you to listen again and complete the conversation. Then add 4 more phrases to the useful language. Okay, so to the useful language. Now, the useful language that we have here. Apologies, I had a little stumble there because I have this on my computer, so I don't have a board at the moment. So that's why I'm using my laptop in order to put this to the video on my phone. So there's useful language, take in turns. After you, carry on. Do you agree? What do you like? And you? There's other ways you can express this. Okay? I want you to read the useful language, now to listen again and complete the sentences, and complete the conversation, rather. Then add 4 more phrases to the useful language, okay? So I want you to write down what phrases you can use, and then you can take a photo or send them to me and see what I think, okay? So this can add to a bank of what you can use to help you, all right? Okay, so listen and complete the dialogue, please.
Without a healthy environment, we can't really live, so it's really important that we look after it. What do you think?
I agree with you.
Sorry, go on.
It's the most important thing to worry about.
Why do you say that?
I mean, We need animals, plants, and clean water to live. We need clean air to breathe. So I think taking care of those things is more important than other problems. Do you agree?
Yes, you're right. It's probably the most important thing. We need to reduce pollution if we can. I try to turn off lights when I leave a room. What do you do?
Oh, I'm not very good at that, actually. But I like recycling things.
Me too. I often shout at my dad for forgetting to put plastic in the recycling bin.
Ooh, scandalous. That is scandalous. I would tell my dad off too, along with other things. Okay, so let's go through the dialogue. So now, it's really important. So let's look at number 1. So it's really important that we look after it. What do you want? What do you want? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, so we use what do you think to invite an opinion. So that's like you're saying, what do you think? What do you think? And then I agree with you. It's when we, sorry, go what? Go what? On. Go on. That means you're giving permission for your partner to talk. You're giving permission for your partner to talk. Okay, so you're giving your permission for your partner to speak. It's the most important thing to worry about. 3, do you say that? Blank, do you say that? Why do you say that? So, unlike what do you think, why do you say that is asking or requesting for a reason. So you're asking for a reason from that person, okay? And then finally, yes, you're right. I try to turn off all lights when I leave the room. What do you do? What do you do? So it's asked about, you're asking your partner's experience. So it's very important to talk about personal experiences because that also will help you to show what you can talk about from a personal level as well. That always helps. All right. Now, your homework in this particular part of your book, I want you to look at exercise 5. So I've got a little challenge for everybody in this class. Now, I would ask you to work in pairs, but in this case, because we're not in the classroom, it's going to be very, very difficult to do. I want you to choose any photo from this unit, so from unit 6, and talk about it and the topic it relates to. Use the phrases and questions from useful language and exercise 4 to help you ignore that second part. So choose any photo from this unit and talk about it and the topic it relates to. How are you supposed to do this? Well, there are 2 options. Most of you should have a mobile phone. You can record yourself speaking for about a minute. Okay, speak for about a minute and you can send the recording and then I will give you feedback on it. You can send a recording of what you are saying and what photo you have chosen. So you have to talk about what photo you've chosen and send the recording and then I can count that towards speaking. Okay, so that would be very useful for you to do. So it's very important that you record what you're talking about for 60 seconds. So for 60 seconds, record what you're going to talk about. So choose any photo from this unit and talk about it and the topic it relates to. All right? Very, very straightforward. Any problems or any questions, you can send me an email and ask me a question. Or if there's very many other problems, you can talk to me. Arrange an appointment to see me on Skype and we can talk for 5 or 10 minutes about this exercise as well. But remember, you need to send me an email first in order to get access to get my Skype address. All right, so that is the end of today's lesson. So you have a little bit of homework to do. Okay, and remember I did mention in the first video that there is a competition and to talk about your routine, your new routine at this moment in time with the coronavirus outbreak. So there's a competition about talking about your daily routine and the coronavirus outbreak. So I look forward to hearing your entries very soon. Okay, remember, do your homework and if any problems, do email me. And remember, you can submit by taking a photo or send an email. All right, so have a good, I'll speak to you on Thursday. The next video should be up on Thursday night for talking about writing. So we're going to be doing writing in the next lesson. Okay, have a good day, have a good evening, whatever you're doing, and don't work too hard. Okay, see you later, B1. Bye.